Hey guys, Beth with Usborne Books and More, and I wanted to show you a few titles that fall within the STEM category, which for those of you who don't know what STEM is, it stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math. So these four titles I'm going to show you fall within that. First one is 50 Science Things to Make and Do, and this is just a little activity book, nicely sized so it can fit in a bag or a backpack. It goes over all these different great activities that you can do from home, making gloop, what a fun thing, right? And it gives you really instructions on how to do the activity. But then the great thing is at the very bottom of the instruction, it tells you what's going on from a science perspective. So it not only gives them a fun activity that they're going to have a great time doing, but it also gives them that science background. Next one is the Usborne Official Astronaut's Handbook, and this is a really cool book for a lot of reasons. The first one is it has a foreword in it by NASA astronaut Katie Coleman, who was actually up on the International Space Station, and she talks about how math can help you learn to fly. So it ties in science and math together in this book. This book goes over what you need to do to become an astronaut, how you need to have physical requirements and get in shape and be ready for it because training is really difficult. It talks about all sorts of different things like G-force and how you can get sick up in space, and it's also got incredibly great illustrations. As you can see, everything's in color. There are small snippets of information, which is really great for kids because it helps them retain information better. It's not overwhelming. It's just easy to read and fun for them to actually check out. So lots of great information in here, including going to the bathroom in space. So very cool book for your little astronaut or space obsessed person. Next one is 1 in 4 of a series. This one is called Vet Academy. We also have the Astronaut Academy, Architect Academy, and Engineer Academy. So this is a book that lets your little kiddo jump into becoming a vet, and they start at the beginning here. They fill out their vet card. It gives them all this wonderful information about animal behavior and what means when an animal is moving one way. If it's cowering, it's scared. If it's, stretching, it might be tired. How to move an animal safely. What kind of things that you're going to do with farm animals opposed to what you're going to do with your pets. Talks about different kinds of horses. I mean, there's just everything in here that you could possibly want to know about farm vet, zoo vet, and pet vet. At the very end, you fill out the certificate, and they have graduated from the academy. And then at the very end of this book is a game for them, and it comes with all the game pieces, game board instructions for them to play. So perfect for your little one who might be interested in becoming a vet or architect, engineer, or astronaut. And finally, we have something called This Is Not a Math Book. This is actually a really interesting book because it combines the components of art and math together. So this would be a great book for a little artist who maybe wants a bit more information on math. But it just goes through all these different activities that are art activities but have an element of math involved with them. So for example, perfect circles. How perfect is your circle? Try and draw freehand circles. Make them as perfect as you can. And then it says in here as you're making them overlap, color your overlapping circles so every section is next to a different color. So a lot of different ways to get your little person busy, but also enjoy art and math combined. So those are my 4 STEM recommendations. This Is Not a Math Book, Vet Academy, Astronaut Handbook, and 50 Science Things to Make and Do.